and Diddy versus Diddy and
so
Meta
gross.
Knight. So this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. We obviously have two Diddys, which means double the bananas.
I expect pocket shenanigans to be flying wild in this matchup.
So I definitely could see Villager, the MJG pocketing a banana just to hold on to it to keep it away from JJ. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. MJG also not your typical villager that you'll see on like For Glory or in your local scene that just kind of hang back, throw gyroids or throw Lloyd rockets, and just wait for them to make a mistake. He can go from aggressive to passive, from campy to team combo oriented. MJG is probably Midwest's top 2, maybe top best teams player that there is. Like, you put him with anybody and you got a good shot.
Ooh, respect. I have to ask him next time. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
An opening set coming in. Meta Knight and Diddy Kong doing a great job of holding their own. I have to say, JJ is definitely showing why he is Chicago's best Diddy Kong.
Yeah, and that's, you ain't lying. But yeah, so far, completely equal. I think it's really going to depend on who maybe gets the first kill here. Is probably going to decide it, unless one team can make it. But once the KOs start racking up, it's going to be really interesting to see who is able to maintain the advantage. But because right now, we're all at red % and none of us have lost the stock. So
and they are not allowing their teammates to follow up.
Oh, and the triple turnups there from MJG,
wow.
getting that sweet Sakurai RNG.
I'm telling you, Villager had a talk with Pete before a game to say, if you want to pull out 3, get one of them as a dead turnip. I guarantee you'll have a fun time.
And so JJ...
Ooh, snap that up, B.
Yeah, JJ still hanging on to his stock, but Zinoto losing his own there. So we have, in the Diddy war, JJ has taken the lead, but in the teams, we're still even.
Indeed. And MJG is... I'm telling you, Villager lives way longer than their weight class suggests.
Yep, and there goes JJ. So now all that is left is MJG with 3 stocks. But that's something that we're not too surprised to see. MJG is pretty much the most fantastic stock pick that there is. Like, the man just knows how to hang on to his lives.
For as long as he can until he gets up smashed by Meta Knight.
Yeah, and the up smash by Meta Knight, yeah, that'll get you.
Yeah, it was a very beautiful way to take the stock, too. Coming in right on a hard punish. Very beautiful. So these two are now sitting once again even, but it looks like Green Team is still holding a slight lead, percent-wise.
Yeah, and the Team GGA, the pink team, the red team, whatever you want to call them, are doing a really good job here with hanging in and not letting any lead get too big. That they're.
Oh, and that was
that was so dirty.
You could tell that was on purpose. He jumped. He literally jumped and went down for the footstool.
So wow, and a spike. Okay,
oh my gosh,
so
someone get a broom for all this dirt.
This is, wow, oh my goodness. What an exciting match so far.
I can't begin. So I don't even, like, I'm looking at this and I'm trying to process what I just witnessed, like, coming from both ends.
Yeah, we saw like one of the most heartbreaking ways to die, and that's off of a footstool, versus always pretty much the most hype way to get a kill, which is a spike. And yeah, it's like a metronome just going back and forth here. No one is finding the advantage.
Whew, and I love it.
But this Meta Knight, though, living at 141, you can't let that happen, Green Team. You got to get this stock off of him.
My goodness, this Meta Knight love his rage. I'm telling you, and this is not something that you'd expect from a character who's so light. There's so much survivability. The DI gods are here.
Yeah, and oh, that forward throw, though, that'll do it. That's taking out the trash.
Commentator's curse, I'm telling you, man. Every time we say, oh, this character is living for so long, it's like, no, they're not.
But yeah, to pick up what you were saying, Meta Knight does love rage because his up smash, his forward smash, and his up B all gain huge knockback growths from having all of that. So again, red team finds themselves in a situation where Villager has 2 stocks and they need to get that off of there, though. But both Diddy Kongs close to death here as well. So it's really going to come down to, I think, if they can get the stock off of MJG and get it possibly into a 2v1.
Ooh!
But that's not how you want to end it. So.
Wow, what a teeth-clenching finish. That was insanity.
Yeah, I think MJG and Zinoto are like, all right, I'm sick of this being close. Like, let's just take care of it and go to game 2 here. And so they just delivered the pain upon the souls of the GGA boys.
Indeed, and may they sign their contracts as they enter a new world. That was a way to run back the game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these guys grabbed the torch and ran the opposite end of the marathon, because that's a run back.
And again, if we're gonna see any Game 3 situation, it's probably going to be between these 2 teams.
Oh, yeah. The way they were playing out the first time, they just have to play a little bit more Like they did a great job of holding synergy, but Green Team was not letting them get the combos that they need to get.
Yeah. They individually they were doing great things, and they were able to stay into it. But they just didn't have. I mean, we saw earlier with Mr. Aaron Huga and Anonymous Moniker and Tyroy, they were pulling off utterly amazing team combos. And this one, this is more of a 1v1, two separate 1v1s just going at it all the time. So I'm excited to see how this game 2 plays out, and we are going to Smashville.
Going back to Smashville.
GGA, Demitus, and JJ will always go to Smashville pretty much. Like they're fine. Like they're like Smashville.
Well, here's their first mistake. Villager's the mayor here. I kid. No, but I definitely agree that they're gonna have to pull out a lot more stops in their teamwork if they're doing it again. They're splitting them up, which is great because it prevents them from holding synergy, but they're not really fighting with each other, you know? It's more like two separate solid players playing with each other.
And I mean, bowling ball randomly coming down. JJ tried to save Meta Knight there, but he wasn't able to get it, and that's a quick first stock there from Demitus, and you can't have that. And what I want them to do is, like, or what feels like they should do is that they need to get MJG's stocks off faster because he's always going to have more lives. But Zinoto is just so deadly that you can't leave him alone. So this is tough. I mean, if they're going to pull it out, they're going to have to definitely keep the stage control that they have right now. And a forward smash will take care of it. That's one way to keep stage control is by keeping them all the way off the stage.
And back air, not sealing the stock quite yet. I'm telling you, I say this every time. Villager, Ness, these characters, if you don't pay attention to them, they will hold their stocks for a solid amount of time.
Yeah, like minutes and minutes, and you can't have that happen. So right now, definitely Meta Knight is in a bad spot, only having one stock.
Ooh, tried to go for a follow-up there, but I don't know if he DI'd upward or if he just kind of whiffed the up air.
I think he might have whiffed. I think he probably could have gone for the up B and got the kill, but he wanted to make sure that it linked properly, so we did not see the immediate up B.
And I'm glad we saw a safer option there. It's unfortunate that it whiffed, though. Wow, Meta Knight is needing to
teleport.
Oh, no. Villager takes another stock from Diddy Kong from the green team.
But there goes Villager. Okay, so this is definitely still doable here. Diddy Kong at 80%. He could get killed by either JJ or Demitus. So let's see if he is able to accomplish this.
Or if they're gonna have to get a new potassium dye for all the bananas I'm seeing.
Yeah, Zinoto seems pretty content to hang back and chuck some bananas.
And I'd expect that from Villager. That's what's so crazy. Zinoto seems to be the one that's like, he's kind of hanging back, throwing things out, while Villager's going in, throwing in nairs, fairs, Lloyd rockets at close range. Not really caring about.
And that's what I was saying about MJG is he's not your typical For Glory, average Villager. This man is extremely good at this game.
Man, and it's ironic because he stopped playing games long ago, despite the fact that he's on one right now. Man, beautiful back air, knocking Meta Knight back off the stage. Meta Knight coming in, looking for a solid way to seal the stock from Diddy Kong.
Oh, wow. Man, Villager, MJG, he throws out back air, and then reads the jump and immediately comes up with an up air, and it almost took down Meta Knight's last stock. And I'm not even sure if they would go for the stock share here. JJ is pretty talented in 2v1 situations, but I think with 4 stocks to 2, you'd almost have to.
Yeah, I grand to do it all, but it's exhausting. It really is.
Yep, and so he comes back. Yeah, I think had Villager and Diddy, maybe had one less stock, JJ would have kept it. But yeah, you just can't have that happen now. We have the recently nerfed Meta Knight in a 4 stocks to 1 situation, and this does not look good for Demitus.
It was a great LB out of shield, but was nowhere near enough to take Villager's stock round.
And he even got the triple turnips on that first hit too, but he wasn't quite able to follow it up. But yeah. Oh, no. Wow. Oh my goodness,
wow,
MJG,
he went
stop.
Deep. Wow, this man grabbed his swim trunks and went to the deep end.
Yeah, he's like, you know what, I'm Villager. I can recover from anywhere. I will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Ooh,
I will track you down.
Did. What a beautiful set coming in from these two.
Yeah, as close as that first game was, Game 2 just never seemed that way. Meta Knight lost his stock really early, and from there, they just weren't able to kind of get their momentum back.
And that's the problem with swimming in the deep end. There's a lot of pressure, and they applied that pressure very solidly. Whew, I'm telling you.
That was